Hello friends, today in this video we will see just an introduction to MATLAB. First of all, we will see what is MATLAB, why we use MATLAB, MATLAB features and tools. We will see how the MATLAB screen look likes and basic MATLAB operations. So this is just an introductory video for beginners who just want to learn MATLAB or who just started to learn basics of MATLAB. So let's begin with what is MATLAB. MATLAB stands for Matrix Laboratory. MATLAB is matrix-based software package for computation in engineering, science and applied mathematics. It is a high-performance computing environment completely written using C language. The focus in MATLAB is on computation, not mathematics. It integrates computation, visualization and programming in an easy-to-use environment where problems and solutions are expressed in familiar mathematical notation. MATLAB available for both Windows and Linux. In my system, I am using R2019B version. The 4-digit number represents the year in which that particular version is released, and the alphabets A or B, which indicates the higher versions, that is B is new version than A. Then the company MathWorks founded in 1984 by Jack Little and Cleve Moller at Natick, USA. MathWorks develops, sells and supports MATLAB and Simulink products. The official website of MathWorks is www.mathworks.in. Then next is why we use MATLAB. MATLAB has vast applications in the field of science and technology. It integrates computation, visualization and programming in an easy-to-use environment. Easy-to-use environment means that its visualization is easy in this software or programming is much easier as compared to other programming languages like C, C++, Java. So let's see what are its features and tools. First feature is MATLAB treats every data as matrix and it's an interpreter language, not a compiler based one. MATLAB does not need any variable declarations and it has no packaging, and MATLAB does not need any storage allocation. Basically, MATLAB utilizes vastly in signal processing or analysis, image processing, embedded systems, artificial intelligence and robotics, as well as machine learning and deep learning. It is a simulation platform where you can do simulation as well as code generation with test, measurement and analysis. So it covers almost entire scientific approach for measurement and test analysis. Also, a real-time simulation can be done with the help of the software. All these applications will be available in the form of toolboxes in MATLAB. And we may surprise how this MATLAB can handle these many applications. So, MATLAB toolboxes. These are some important MATLAB toolboxes: aerospace toolboxes, bioinformatics, communication system toolboxes, computer vision, control system, image processing, optimization, neural network, signal processing, DSP system toolboxes. So we just come upon some built-in functions in MATLAB. First one is sine, cos, INV means inverse, I indicate identity matrix, rand ones, rand often means a square matrix of dimension n by n. Ones and zeros indicate the square matrices of zeros and ones. Size command and length command are used to find out the size and length of given matrices. Next is some characters used in MATLAB and its meaning. So semicolon indicates, semicolon is used to suppressing output in command window, and equal to sign means assigning assignment. Equal to sign is used to assigning values to variables, and plus sign indicate addition, negative sign indicates subtraction, star indicate matrix product, and less than greater than slash forward slash indicate for post multiply with inverse, and greater than symbol. L means logical, or dot indicates element wise operation. So square matrix, square bracket is used for matrix entry, and percentage sign indicates commenting. MATLAB uses some special variables like pi. I represents imaginary unit, EPS means machine precision, INF means infinity, NN is not a number, so who means prints variables in workspace, and Y, B produces a beep sound also. So these expressions are very easy and convenient for programming compared to other programming languages. In MATLAB, all the values are stored in the form of matrix, and matrix may be built in using arrays. So MATLAB uses some array built-in functions like one, zeros, I, diac, rand, magic, etc. Now let's open the window. How to open? When you install your MATLAB, then you can see MATLAB icon on your desktop screen. When you double click this, a window will open. So on MATLAB icon we can see version, product, company name, etc. So when you double click this kind of window will appear. So here we can see toolbox ribbon. Here we can see various options like new script, new live script, import data, layout option, and we can see a green color button here, which is used to execute or run the programs. And here we can see certain square boxes also. We call them as MATLAB windows. There are various types of MATLAB windows are available. Current folder window, workspace window, editor window, command history. When you open your MATLAB environment, then it may not look like this. Why? Because the things that are appearing here can change. For example, we can go home. Here if you look at these options, there is layout. If I make it default, then see the things were changed. If I make it default, then the things were changed. Okay. So based on that layout, the windows will appear on your desktop screen. The beauty of this desktop screen of MATLAB is that you can resize any window like this. So that's the beauty of MATLAB desktop screen. And coming to command window, it's look like this, and every command will be started with a command prompt. This double greater symbol is called command prompt. We can type the commands here and we can invoke built-in functions in order to execute them. Then we can enter data, codes, and can display the results also. So that's all about command window. Then coming to command history window. So command history window look like this, and here we called this is the command history window. Here we called this one as timestamps. In timestamps, date as well as time shown in green color. Command history displays a log of statements, instructions and commands will be stored in command history. From this window, user can search, copy and execute statements previously entered in command window. Timestamps in green color indicate the start of each session. So that is command history. Coming to workspace, the workspace looks like this. It is a MATLAB window containing name and value. Okay, it is a MATLAB window containing name and value. It has a set of variables built up during a session that are stored in the memory. We can add variables to the workspace using the functions running MATLAB files and saved workspaces. It is also possible for editing variable values, renaming of variables and copying of variable names to the clipboard and deleting of variables in the current workspace. It can be emptied by executing clear in command window. So next is current folder. Then coming to current folder, this window contains all the folders and files present in the current folder or directory. Then coming to editor window, the window looks like this. These instructions or commands are written and executed in the command window. When the program is large, complex and is to be executed again and again with or without changes, then program is written in the text file called editor file and saved with .m extension. So whatever the program that we write in editor window, that file should be given a name and save with .m extension. Okay. Now I can take this command window. Coming to the command window. So whatever the instructions that we are typing, for example, I will type Shyam a teacher. Shyam a teacher. When I execute this, I got the answer as a teacher. Okay. When I type instructions in command window, that instruction what I type will be saved in command history. So in command history, we can say Shyam equal to a teacher, right? Whatever we do here, all the thing will be saved in command history. At the same time, in the workspace, what are the instructions or commands that we are used in command window? Those things will be saved in workspace with a variable name and the assigned values. So here we can see name as Shyam and value as a teacher. So here I typed a equal to 2. So in workspace we can see that name equal to a and value equal to 2. Okay. Here we take a variable a and we assign certain values for this. So the elements to the variable should be given in a square bracket. So we give the elements as a equal to square bracket, then 1, then space 2, then space 3 and close the square bracket and enter. So the answer will be given as 1, 2, 3. So the answer will be given as 1, 2, 3. Where a is the variable of the row vector. So this vector is also called a row vector. Okay. Where it has only 1 row and 3 columns. We can also enter the same vector in the way also. A equal to square bracket 1 comma 2 comma 3, and surprisingly the result is same. So in order to enter the horizontal element or row vector or row matrix, we can either enter the elements of the vector keeping some spaces between the elements, or we may separate those elements by giving commas between them. Now I will type the same vector once again. A equal to square bracket 1, then space 2, then space 3, and ending with a semicolon. Then the answer is not shown there. That means after end of the command in the MATLAB, if we enter the semicolon functions such a way that it could not show any results. Okay, so if you want to see the results, we should not put a semicolon at the end of command in the MATLAB. Now, if I type A, where small a and capital A look same for us, but let us see whether small a and capital A look same for us, but let us see whether we get result for that. So when we press capital A, we are getting the error unrecognized function or variable A. From this we can conclude that MATLAB is case sensitive programming language. Okay, now we really work with the row vectors, column vectors, and various operations that are possible that we can do them. We will see one by one. So let us take a vector A equal to, and assigning values equal to 1 space 2 space 3. So we call this one as a row vector. Then I will take column vector. So in order to create column vector, so I have to use semicolon between numbers. That means I have to separate the elements with semicolon. So A equal to 1 semicolon 2 semicolon 3. Here we can see column vector is created with 3 elements 1, 2, 3. Here we can say column vector as vertical matrix, or it's a column matrix, so valid as 3 elements. Now how to access the elements within the given vector? We will say, so I will clear all these things by using command clc, and I will take A as A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got a row vector 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I just wanted to access these 2, the second element 2. Then what I type is A of second position, that is A of 2. That is A of 2. Then I can access element 2 there. Okay. Now let us take some other vector with different elements b equal to 1, 0, 9, 4, 6, 3, 7. Like that. Now this is the another row vector. Now if I want to access the various elements, now this is the position number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are totally 7 elements. To know the length of given vector, I should type length length, length of that particular vector b. Then I can get the answer 7. Okay. Now I want to access the element which is there in the third position. Then I want to type b of 3. B of 3. Then answer is 9. That is 9 is there in third position and I can access 9. So like this I can access various elements. Okay. Now, how to modify the values in the given vector? For example, B vector is given as 1, 0, 9, 4, 6, 3, 7. Now, I just wanted to make 0 as 5. So, in that case, I have to take the vector B and which element that I want to change? The element 0, which is in second position. So, B of 2 is to be modified to, let us consider 10. So, B of 2 equal to 10. When we enter this command, so the 0 is replaced with 10. So, now the elements are 1, 10, 9, 4, 6, 3, 7. Right. Now, if we want to delete any element from that given row vector, then B of anything that is 10. We want to delete 10. It is in second position. So, B of 2 equal, B of 2 should be null square bracket. B of 2 should be null square bracket. We have to keep that square bracket so that will be modified to 194637. Like this, we can modify, we can access any element which is there in given vector. Next, we will try to see how concatenate vectors. That means how can we add two vectors. So let us clear the screen now. Then a vector is given, a equal to 1, 2, 3. Then I will take another vector b equal to, now the elements are 4, 5, 6. Now I just wanted to add these two row vectors and making into single vector. Let us consider the resultant vector as C, which is equal to A plus B. If you enter this command, then you are getting the result as summation of this row vector first element and second row vector first element. These are added. So 4 plus 1 equal to 5, 2 plus 5 equal to 7 and 3 plus 6 equal to 9. When we enter this command, they are simply adding the elements with respect to the positions. Now to concatenate this, so we have to type them in square brackets. That is C equal to square bracket A space B and close the square bracket, then enter. Now they are concatenated. So this way, in order to concatenate the row vector, we have to type C equal to square bracket A space B, or even we can also type C equal to square bracket A comma B. A comma B. So the result is same. Now within that C vector, we try to find out what is the maximum value or what is the minimum value. We tried on some other matrix. So let us clear. Take another vector A again, A equal to 1, 5, 10, 6, 5, 7. These are the various elements that I have entered for the row vector A. Now I just wanted to find out minimum value of the vector. So we can type min A, min of A, min of A. So by looking so by looking at the vector, the minimum value is 1. So by using this command min of a, we get the minimum value as 1. Okay. If you want to find out the maximum value of the given row A, by looking at the vector, maximum value is 10. Okay. So use the command max of A. We are getting 10. Next, if we try to find out what could be the sum of all elements within that row, then we can type sum of A, SUM, sum of A. Then we get sum of all elements within the row vector, that is 34. Then if you want to find out the product, that is a multiplication of each element within the given row vector, so the product can be found by using the command prod, P-R-O-D, prod of A. Prod of A. Then we can get 10,500, that is product of all numbers. Now even if you want to find out mean is nothing but the average here. So if you want to find out the average of given vector or elements, so we have to type mean of A. Mean of A. So we can get that one as 5.667. Okay. So even if we would like to find out what could be the median value, then you can type median of A, and you can get 5.5. So we know how to find out median, so that we can carry like this. So what are the elements that will end up? They must be formed into ascending or descending order. Then look at which element is present in the middle. That will be the median. Next is then also we can find out standard deviation. So standard deviation is calculated with STD of A. STD of A is 2.9439. So standard deviation is generally gives how the values are distributed from the mean value generally. Then I can let us clear the command window screen. And then I can take any raw vector A is equal to, give the elements as 1, 10, 5, 7, 3, 8, 2, 9. Like this, I just wanted to arrange these elements in ascending order as well as descending order. So in that case, I have to use a command sort. When I use sort of A, defaultly that instruction makes all elements where are there in row arranges in ascending order. If you want to arrange all the elements in descending order, then we have then use the command sort of A comma descend. Sort of A comma descent. Then all the elements will be arranged as in highest values to lowest value. Okay. Then clear. Okay. Then take a equal to 1, 2, 3. Now I just want to square each and every element which are there in a given row vector. So what should I do? I have to type a, then dot, then cap, then square. A dot cap square. So that makes each and every element will be multiplied with itself. So we can see the answer as 1, 4, 9. That is 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4 and 3 square is 9. So this is the way that we can. If we want to find out the cube of elements which are present in the vector, then you have to type a, then dot, then cap, then tree. Then you can find out 1, then 8, then 27. That means cube of 1 is 1, cube of 2 is 8 and cube of 3 is 27. This way we can find out powers of the given vector. At the same time, we can also multiply the element to element with respect to the positions of different vectors also. For example, let us clear the screen. So, a equal to 1, 2, 3. Then b equal to 4, 5, 6. Now I just want to multiply this. So a dot star then b. A dot then star then b. So I can get the multiplication of the element. So here you can observe 1 into 4 equal to 4, 2 into 5 is equal to 10 and 3 into 6 equal to 18. So like this we can multiply different vectors. So whatever the operations that were done on row vector, the same operations can be applied to the column vector also. But remember, when you consider a row vector, for example, a equal to 1, 2, 3, and then taking b vectors b equal to 1 semicolon, 2 semicolon, 3. The A is a row vector and B is column vector. When we try to multiply these vectors, then the dimensions must be matched. If the dimensions are not matched, then we cannot apply these type of operations. So this all about types of operations that can carried out on vectors, whether the vector is row vector or column vector. So I hope you understand the basic concept to do various operations on vectors in MATLAB. So that's all about the video. So this is the basic concept behind the MATLAB.